When a college student in Milwaukee vanished after a first date, law enforcement used an app on her phone to trace her whereabouts. As investigators zeroed in on the teen's movements, they uncovered chilling security camera footage. 48 Hours correspondent Anne-Marie Green has a preview of this week's 48 Hours.
On April 1st, 2024, Sade Robinson, a 19-year-old college student from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, went on a first date, but she never returned home. Lead Detective Joe Donner of the Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office learned Sade had an app on her phone that could hold the key to her whereabouts, Life 360.
Unlike Find My iPhone, that gives you where your phone is right now, Life 360 gives you historical data.
As the investigators traced Sade's movements from her app, they obtained security camera footage of Sade with her date, 33-year-old Maxwell Anderson, at a restaurant having dinner and then at a bar.
It looks like she's having fun. I noticed that she seemed to be smiling and enjoying herself.
Maxwell Anderson would later say that when he and Sade parted ways, she was fine. According to her Life 360 app, around 3 a.m., Sade's phone arrived at Warnemont Park, an area along the Wisconsin shoreline of Lake Michigan. While checking for security cameras from a nearby building, investigators made a chilling discovery. This grainy footage showing a figure seemingly dragging something to the lake.
Who do you believe that figure is?
Maxwell Anderson.
Joining us now from New York to give us more insight on this week's 48 Hours is Anne-Marie Green. Anne-Marie, how crucial was that Life 360 app to this case?
It was incredibly crucial. I had never heard of this app before, but it's so good, not only because it uses GPS, so it gives very accurate information about location. It also, sucks in other information like, the speed at which the phone is moving. But what made it so important in this case is that investigators were able to follow step by step the places that Sade Robinson went. And when they went there, they were able to gather crucial evidence like the surveillance camera video. And this is the kind of stuff that, if they showed up maybe a week later, it might have been gone.
Well, how unusual really was it for Sade to be at Warnemont Park?
Really unusual. Obviously it's in the wee hours of the morning. This is a large kind of urban park, but it was also the location within the park. Off the beaten path, you really had to know that it was down there to venture that way. This is not a place that she should have been at.
Did Maxwell Anderson have any ties to Warnemont Park?
And this was very interesting. We spoke to one of his ex-girlfriends, and she said that he did. In fact, there was an area of Warnemont Park that was very special to him. He would take his dogs down there. It was so special that he called it his secret beach. He didn't want anyone to know how to get there, including this ex-girlfriend that he took there. And so, as you can imagine, when investigators heard about it, they became very, very interested in him.
Yeah, very interesting key to the puzzle. All right. Thanks so much, Anne-Marie, for being with us. And you can watch 48 Hours tomorrow night at 9 right here on CBS 19.